Okay, hi. It has been way too long since you and I have caught up, so we're gonna drink my body armor so that we can keep up with this milk supply, my skincare, and hopefully get in bed before 10 p.m. And by bed, I mean the rocking chair that I've been sleeping in for the last 2 weeks. It's currently 9:49. Let's see if we can do this in 11 minutes. Kennedy, why have you been sleeping in a rocking chair? Oh, also, I'm 3 weeks postpartum. How have I already almost had a newborn for an entire month? In the same breath, I feel like I've lived 10 lives in the last month. Back to the rocking chair situation. Also, this is like completely gone. Teller has reflux. I have never had a baby that has had reflux. It's so funny because even though I have 2 other children, I am still learning so much with the third. Neither of my other kids had reflux. Basically, if I lay him flat on his back, he is wildly uncomfortable. So I don't know if you can hear the sound machine, but it is blasting behind me. Tristan's currently doing like the first shift while I do my skincare and like take a shower. I need to breathe. I feel like I'm talking so fast. Anyways, there is like hair. I'm already shedding hair literally everywhere. So he has reflux. So if he's on his back, he's so uncomfortable, he's crying, he's sad, it's sad, I'm sad. No, I'm not the only mom whose baby has had reflux, so I need some opinions and advice. I think we're gonna go back to the baby chiropractor. We had such a great experience with the chiropractor when we were taking Key when he was a newborn. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I feel like my towel right now is giving like, oh, like wave. Sister got married on Saturday and the boys were ring bearers in the wedding, not Teller. He was not part of the wedding literally at all, but Camp and Key were ring bearers. They wore the cutest, tiniest suits, and you guys, they both actually walked down the aisle. Tristan and I were both fully convinced that there was no way they were gonna walk. They were gonna be way too shy in front of all those people. He was immediately ejected from the ceremony after he walked down the aisle because a ceremony is no place for that man. If you have an 18-month-old or like a 1.5-year-old, you know, he's not quite 1.5, but like that 15 to 18-month age range is wild. Babysitter there, and she was waiting at the end of the aisle to just take him right into the house. Camp actually sat through the entire ceremony. It was kind of a longer ceremony. Pastor of the church that we go to actually officiated the wedding, which was literally amazing. So I feel like the ceremony was like a little mini church service. It was so beautiful and Christ-centered, and I wish I could like relive it, rewatch it again. It wasn't even my own wedding. Not to mention I was sobbing like a baby the entire time, like literally could not control myself. The postpartum hormones were going absolutely wild. This weekend, or not this weekend, but this Thursday, which if you're watching this probably on a Wednesday, then tomorrow, I'm turning 27. That is crazy. Tristan literally on Monday was like, okay, so on Thursday we're gonna do XYZ, and I was like, wait, what's on Thursday? And he was like, your birthday. I feel like I've been taking each week by like what's happening that week. Obviously we had Teller, then we had a week at home all together as a family, then Tristan went back to work, then my sister got married, and now I'm like, oh, it's my birthday. I've been telling Tristan literally since I was like 6 months pregnant that all I wanted for my birthday was to go to Nobu. I feel like Arizona doesn't have the best sushi spots, and if you're from here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we don't have like fantastic sushi. I absolutely love raw fish. I only had raw fish like once while I was pregnant this past pregnancy, so I've been craving like sashimi and all the like raw fish dishes. So I literally want to eat my body weight in raw fish on my birthday, and that is literally it. And of course DoorDash, like the largest Dairy Queen. I actually almost DoorDashed Dairy Queen before I recorded this video, and then I was like, no, I need to go to bed and not wait up for that. You know, the addiction's real when people start gifting you Dairy Queen gift cards and DoorDash gift cards. I need to know if anybody has the Owlette. Never had one for either of my other 2 babies, but because he does have reflux, it's kind of just like making me more anxious than normal. I've been looking into the Owlette, but it is pretty pricey. Or is this gonna make me more anxious? Is it something I could get secondhand, or is it something that you need to buy brand new? Let me know if you're an Owlette user. Do you like it? Do you think it's worth it? We do have the Nanit, and it does come with the Nanit breathing band, but I feel like people rave way more about the Owlette than the Nanit band. How is nursing going? It's actually going great. I did have an appointment to get his tongue and buckle tie or lip tie, I don't know, one of the ties lasered. I actually had an appointment for Tuesday, and they called me on Monday, and they were like, just confirming your appointment. And I was like, yes, I'll be there. And they're like, okay, perfect, what time? And I was like, 3 p.m, that's what time it's scheduled for. And they're like, well, it's currently 3:10. And I was like, wait, is my appointment today? And they were like, yeah, your appointment's today, it's like right now. So we missed that appointment. I did pay the cancellation fee. My brain is just like clearly not all there. I don't know why I would have put it for Tuesday when it clearly stated Monday on like 5 different emails. I need to reschedule that, but I am currently still wearing a shield Honestly, I have no complaints. I'm just so grateful to not be exclusively pumping still. However, the Shield, I won't lie, the one they gave me is medical grade, and they told me that I couldn't purchase it anywhere else. They gave me 2, and of course, by nature and having 2 other children, I already lost 1. So now I'm down to 1, which makes me so nervous because I'm like, if I lose that 1, then he's not gonna be able to latch. Because I'm no longer pumping, I'm kind of not building a stash anymore, which is like stressing me just a tiny bit. On the topic of postpartum, how am I doing? Honestly, postpartum doesn't truly hit me until that like 4 to 5 month mark, which I feel like is maybe abnormal. But I've only had 2 major breakdowns in the last 3 weeks, which I feel like is pretty good, especially for being so early postpartum. One was last night, and then the other one was the day after Tristan went back to work. It's always that night in the shower. I feel like that is when I feel the most emotional, is like in the evening, starting to prepare for the next day. I can't lie, our village has really shown up for us. I've had so much support emotionally and physically from family and friends. I do have to say, if you have no idea what to get a mom postpartum, or you want to gift a family something postpartum, gift them a meal. Not only are you gifting them a meal that night, but they don't have to prepare food and they don't have to do dishes, which means they can go to bed earlier. It is truly the greatest gift when you're in those early stages of having a new baby. If you're not someone who cooks, you can always send dinner or send a DoorDash gift card, but we have had so many people either come to our house and make us dinner or give us dinner that we could just heat up in the oven or a frozen meal, and it has been the biggest blessing, especially having multiples. Making dinner in the middle of the day, in the middle of the chaos, is quite often my tipping point, especially during witching hour when I am completely solo. So if you needed any ideas on what to get a family who just recently had a baby, there's an idea from you coming from somebody who is in the thick of the early stage of having a new baby. Anyways, it's currently 10:06. I feel like we did pretty good on time. I don't even know what we talked about. I miss you guys. I feel like my content has been way slower, but honestly, I'm just trying to like get a hang of this new life and just give as much attention and time to myself, baby Teller, and of course Camp and Key, and then Tristan as well. I feel like I've been having a lot of brain fog lately, and I'm like, what do I even like recording? What kind of videos do people even like watching? Anyways, thanks for spending the last 10 minutes with me. I'm gonna go switch off Tristan, give him the bed, give myself the rocking chair, finish this body armor, probably go have like 5 heavenly hunks in my pantry. Oh, also update, those protein donuts, if you watch my Costco vlog, were so good. I watched some reviews on TikTok and some people were like, they're not good. They're lying to you. I think those protein donuts are literally so good. They taste like the Hostess donuts. I don't even know how they have 10 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Don't ask me how I know that fact. It's because I watched that many reviews on TikTok today because I was shook that people didn't like them. Anyways, they're so good. Needed to update you guys on that. And then I don't know what else I was gonna say. My brain is not working right now. Love you guys so much. I have no idea what time of day you're watching this, but have a great day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be. Bye.